For millions of years, dinosaurs ruled. Life was stable. The planet was thriving. Nothing seemed capable of challenging these giant creatures. Everything changed. Around 66 million years ago, a massive asteroid, 10 to 15 kilometers wide, came screaming through space toward Earth. It was moving at an unimaginable speed of 30 kilometers per second, nearly 150 times faster than a commercial jet. The asteroid struck what is now the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. This impact created a colossal crater nearly 180 kilometers wide, known today as the Chicxulub crater. The energy released was almost impossible to comprehend, equivalent to 100 trillion tons of TNT, or over 1 billion times more powerful than the atomic bombs dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. In an instant, everything near the impact site was erased. The force of the collision blasted enormous amounts of rock and dust into the atmosphere. The ground superheated, and fiery debris rained back down across the planet like a global firestorm. Within hours, temperatures skyrocketed, and animals across thousands of kilometers were literally cooked alive. Only the smallest creatures had a chance to survive. Those that hid underground, slipped into caves, buried themselves in tree trunks, or escaped into water. But this was only the beginning. Shockwaves rippled across the planet. Wildfires ignited on a global scale. Massive earthquakes shook the continents, and oceans unleashed towering tsunamis, some estimated to be nearly 2 kilometers high. Volcanic activity intensified, and acid rain began to fall. The short-term destruction was horrifying. But the long-term consequences were even worse. Dust and soot filled the atmosphere, blocking sunlight worldwide. Earth plunged into a nuclear winter. For nearly a year, sunlight barely reached the surface. Temperatures dropped rapidly, and for the next 3 years, freezing conditions dominated the planet. With no sunlight, photosynthesis stopped. Plants died. Herbivores starved. Carnivores soon followed. Life collapsed in a deadly chain reaction. Only small, adaptable survivors endured. Early mammals, lizards, turtles, and other scavengers that could eat almost anything and survive on decaying matter. The impact also shattered vast carbonate rocks, releasing huge amounts of carbon dioxide and sulfur into the atmosphere. For thousands of years, sunlight remained weak and acid rain continued. When the dust finally settled, the planet swung in the opposite direction. Intense global warming took hold. One single asteroid had rewritten Earth's destiny. With few exceptions, no four-legged land animal weighing more than 25 kilograms survived. Every non-avian dinosaur vanished. In total, over 75% of all plant and animal species on Earth went extinct. This cataclysm marked the end of the Cretaceous period and the beginning of a new era, the Paleogene. But the story of life on Earth was far from over.